G'day guys, and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode in our lovely playthrough in Voxel Tycoon. This is with passengers after Steam release, and we are off and running. Episode 16 I believe we are. Now this episode, I saved up the money. So I saved the money and we had the ability to borrow another 2.5. So I've got the 3.5 in the bank and another ability to borrow 2.5. But we're going to talk about research before we kick things off. I've been doing a little bit of fine tuning. I've been going over here and adjusting because I've got another truck delivering the planks, and so then the train here was taking too many planks. Not this train, but the other train was taking too many, so I shortened it. But then I thought, well, it could take more coal, so I did all that, and I have been tinkering. These things that were really bad are now just showing as bad, and I will keep tinkering with that sort of stuff. You can still progress in the game even though they're not the best connections. Supply lines being made. But I was thinking as well, I've got a million trucks, and a lot of them are generation 1s, like this, and even the 2s. And I was thinking I might just go through and swap a lot of them out so we have less traffic. That's what I did in my last couple of playthroughs. Less traffic, but the bigger trucks. But I think before we do that, we could probably also go and research the really big trucks as well, those big semi-trailers, which are in the base game, I believe, now. This episode, we're going to be unlocking sand. We'll do that very shortly, and we're going to start up some research. So why don't you enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you in just a sec. Okay, now let's go and have a look at research. So I was thinking, right, no one's asking for those iron parts, those cogwheels at the moment, but these guys were asking for iron plates, so that's interesting. And these guys over here, I noticed that no one's asking for it, but we've got the furniture being made there in this little tacker, and another recipe, so we could do that little one there, furniture, but we can do these guys, wood frame, but they need these iron cogs. So I thought we'd get the research going for the iron coggage. So if I go to laboratories, and I think I've got this, in fact let me do it with this because I started provisioning what I want to do. So metal fabrication was the one. So if I have a look at it, start new research, metal fabrication's over here, and it gets us these guys. The bigger the press, it gets us them and them, and it only takes iron bars, and we are supplying iron bars for the outgoing trains into this little tacker here. So without further ado, let's do metal fabrication on, and he's off. And he'll do his first of 135 sorties and cost me a fortune. They'll be fine. Second thing I thought we'd do, let's get stone processing going as well. We have one geezer asking for stone, some stone product over here. He's not gone critical at the moment. He wants actual stone. So, oh wait, he wants actual stone? We can deliver that immediately. Are you getting any? Oh, you are getting some of that. Oh god, okay, sorry, I've just lost the plot. He's already being supplied that, but the train is obviously not doing well enough, so we'll have to do something about that. But I think we better get stone supply going, because people can ask for stone bricks, and then we can actually give them, and it's a generation 2 product, so that'll be quite good. Must keep an eye on little Horsham over there too, now that we've started provisioning him, and it's lovely. Okay, so let's start bringing stone across to here. Turn this guy back on as well, and so where is he? Are you on? Yeah, turn you on. So you're both on, and you need stone. Okay, so we're going to get you some stone there. Oh, Crockwell now accepts stone brick. Available after research. That's exactly what we were just talking about. So Crookwell would get stone bricks, and it's interesting because once we do that, I think if I can get myself, no, look, I've got this here. I'd probably start making the stone bricks around here, and then convey them to some sort of device here, ship them out from here into Mr. Crookwell. Where's Crookwell, man? Oh god, he's all the way down there. Well, I have to ship it to here, wouldn't I? Interesting. Ugh. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I think I will do that. Rather than shipping the stone to then process it elsewhere, I think we'll have a little stone factory over here, and then we'll ship it out of there by truck. Big truck. Big truck. Okay, cool. So it's time to build a train and buy ourselves a brand new train. Oh, I don't want to spend a fortune on this. I don't want to spend a fortune on this train. So let me see about this. This is it. This is what we have. What do we have? Wow, we need to unlock some more. We need to unlock some more stuff. That's what we need to do. Let me see about the cargo. No, hang on. No, I'm just going to get a shunter. It's going to Horsham, and one of these guys here, in fact, this guy here is fine. Yeah, they've been doing really well going over to Horsham, because we put, last episode, we did cut into grade here, didn't we? We cut all this down, and we put the cut through in. So that's good. Okay, the product is going to be stone, and it's going to be a research train, and I'm going to get these guys at 62,000 because I take 15 per. So we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is going to be 950,000. Yeah. Okay, well let's have this the dedicated research train. I might use it for something else a bit later as well. But there goes our money. Do you know what? Am I on? I'm not on pause. So let me see. Do I need to be on pause? I'm just provisioning a train here. I'm not going to get a refund anyway. That's fine. Okay, let's do the first stop. So the first stop is going to be Horsham, for a full load. And the full drop-off will be here at the hub. Yeah, the hub, yeah. Full unload, please. Okay, you can go. Someone's not getting what they wanted. Stone to industrial hub. No. Let's call this, so we don't forget it. Let's do this and call. Oops, so we don't forget it. Let's do this and call it research 1. And that way that'll prompt me that when he's finished, he then if he's not being used, he shouldn't be out and sitting at a station waiting, because you know he should be put back into the depot and repurposed if we can. I'd like to have some trains in there that get repurposed. That could be quite nice. Okay, train 09. That's everything. He's got full, yep, and he's off and running. The only thing we should do is, do we have any, if I go here, yep, do we have any stone? Is this stone? It's like an item to store. That's stone. Brilliant. So we've got a large warehouse that's in a perfect spot, and it's lovely. Okay, so our new train is off and running. Where is he? Has he come out? Did I release him? I did not release him, so off he goes. Okay, so our new train's off and running. Very nice. Off you go. He'll get the stone and he'll take it to research. That's good. Now I'm going to borrow all the monies. Shift to borrow everything. The 5.3, so we haven't got much left over because the sand area is going to be here. Now it's good because it's right behind the hub, so that's quite nice. He actually wants a nice product. Now there are 2. I've checked. There are only 2. Not this one. So we've got this one here, 3.55, and he has sand with that one, and it's straight through around the lake. Or we got this one next to it, and this would involve going through this mother here. Look at the size of this mountain. And so he's 3.3, is he? 3.2? 3.25. So saving of about 250,000, but I think tunneling through this, because you can't go through on an angle, I don't believe, so you have to go through like that, and I think that costs a fortune. I think it'd cost like $1 million just to get through that. It'd be quite good, but look at this, you go round. So I think that one is, even though it's cheaper, it's a write-off. So we'll get this one, unlock, and we'll let it do its thing. While that's unlocking, guys, you might have also seen that I'm also I have started a second playthrough to play alongside this one. So I'll still be playing this series, and we want to be doing that, but we'd have a second series. It's quite different. It's in a Arctic tundra, so it's the Arctic biome, and more importantly, it's a trains-only playthrough, so no trucks, and we're using Scaleman's Industrial Railway mod. So not just the regular trains, we're using very specified narrow gauge train and rolling stock, and that's it. I have a huge one-way clockwise circular system so far. We're at episode 2 I've just recorded. I think I'll publish that probably later today, maybe alongside this one. Yeah, please check that out. It's good fun. Yeah, I think if you like this, you'll like that. It's a bit of a voxel hard mode, but we'll see how we go. I have tipped the scales in my favor a little bit. Okay, our friend over here is up and running, so we got that. We got that. Now we don't need sand at the moment, but we bought the sand and we're in. I will just go around and just check out all the regions around. He wants, so that's that. I'd like to just have a quick look around there. So that's a 4.6 with the copper, because the copper's the only other region we need to get. And I'm thinking I should get copper sooner rather than later. This is interesting. More sand, but he wants the cogs. Well, we wouldn't need more sand at the moment. I think I have set my... I haven't set my resources to be endless, so they will eventually run out, and then I'll have to panic and have a tantrum about it. Okay, now how to get this, because this biome here, don't know what this biome is. This sandy, is it sandy place? It's kind of, yeah, desert. Is it desert? African savanna, I think. It's a savanna biome. Yeah, but it's got these kind of little mountains here, and so we're going to have to work out how to get through those. I like the idea of getting around to the lake and having it all around the lake, so that could be good. But we don't necessarily need to put the infrastructure out there just yet. Although I now, you know, although there are lots of businesses asking for sand-related products. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is the other thing. I was waiting as well. This guy here has 19 days left. He wants steel bars. So I'm going to tack on. Now, where are you coming from? The industrial hub to there. I'm not even going to wait for you to unload. I'm going to send you straight to the depot. Speed it up. Click on the depot. Do this, so the depot's there. In fact, what are you doing? Wood beams? There we go. Okay, are you to National Park? You are. There you are. Right, so you're doing stuff to National Park. Now, you are taking... Right, so you're taking iron bars and coal, and the iron bars are tipping straight into the customer. Where is it? National Park. And so the iron bars are tipping in straight into here. So I believe if we go to this freight station and hit logistics, he connects automatically. So that's how they tip in there. There's a little overstock, but now that is like that. So I'm going to supply straight off the back of that train just some of these guys, but not too many. We're doing it... Let me just show you. We are doing that from, I think, maybe last episode. Over here, we put an infrastructure in. We got this town up and running, Dalgety, and we're tipping this guy straight in from there. So if we have a look at the logistics for him, he's coming straight out of there with no truck. And at the moment, if we have a look at... I don't know why it's flashing. Why is it flashing? People, why is it flashing? Because you are getting 137 out of 160 with 16 out of 115 in demand. So you're doing pretty good. But I don't know why... you're flashing. Is it because there's a... I would have said the flashing is the warning signal saying the business is going to go out of commission, but he's showing as excellent, and that's one where we just have it off the back of the train straight into the customer and they're happy. So we're going to do that over here. So this train already, and that is a 250 meter station, but this train already is 235. Brilliant, brilliant. So let's go ahead and put on the back of... we want to put in, and what do we want here? Steel bars? Yes, please. And we've got these big tackers. So we want to put in, say, quite big. So I think we should just put 3 of those in. Thank God it wasn't the one that I thought this business just went bankrupt. Okay, cool. Game's just saving there. Okay, so we got 3 of them, is it? Is that 3? Don't know what it is. Is that just 2? I was halfway through it. There we go. So 3 steel on the back, 187,000. Yes, please. And I believe, check the route. It's a straight up. There's no telling it to drop 3 here and 2 there and do this first. It's pick up everything at one place, drop everything at the next. The only thing I could do, I'll release it. I'm on speed 1. The only thing I could do is put, like I've done here, is I've got these guys tipping straight in, but there's an overflow. Now I don't know if that overflow helps us at all. I don't think it does. So I'll leave this one without the warehouse, but I think the warehouse is no good because the warehouse only interacts with, see, there's no interaction between this customer and the warehouse. because they're not going to get it from the warehouse. They need a truck to do that, and it has to go via one of these things, and we don't have one of them. Well, we don't need one of those freight stations. So I'm pretty sure this warehouse is not required at the moment. We'll keep it there. If another product needs to be shipped out to National Park area, we will use it, and we'll resupply it. We'll refit it as a different type of warehouse. So that's all good. Is our train out and running? It is. Someone also mentioned that why do we have 2 passenger trains? Now I think it was a bit of a narky, comment. I think because they're not happy with the passengers. I got that impression with the passenger mechanic in the game. I was just going to see, I meant to click on not the train or the route, but just these guys. So someone did mention in one of the comments, why do I have this 4-carriage, 2 trains together kind of train, and then the other one, because 1 would be enough. Now 1 is enough, I agree. These hold 24, and look at that, they're picking up nicely. And so they're picking up everyone who wants to go to all the other places. But I just like having the 2. I think it's nice, and I'm tempted to put a 3rd one on, to be honest, because I just like that there's 2 of those passenger trains intermingling on the main line as well. I think that's really cool, and so yeah, I really like that. I just think it's really nice. The other thing I wanted to do is I want to start, I think, what I want to start doing, I want to start doing things. Where is it? Where's a good example? Let me show you this before this drives you mental. Let me show you. Looking at that signaling. Sorry, I know this is a site tracking like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, I wanted to start doing a little bit of. Now this will be interesting. Yeah, this could be good. Okay, so what I wanted to do was start with this. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. Let's look at this. So we wanted to put in the decorations. Sorry, decorations. I don't use the decorations, so I didn't know where to find them. Here we go. And I want to put in pipe caps. So the pipes are there, aren't they? Wow. Right, we've got the fences. I did put the fence mod on. We've got these guys as well. I don't know what these. I don't know what these are, to be honest. Pillars and brick walls and things. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Have we got the? We still have down the bottom here. Yeah, 3D fence is nice. But I'm looking for the ballast. And so spin the ballast round. So what I'm thinking is if we put. So if we have. And how much money we got? 1.6. So if I do this, that would be a weird little thing to do. Got to be careful of that. That bit there is going to be a problem. If I do this, hang on. If I build on pause, then I can get rid, can't I? Yep. So if I go here and here, all right. Do you guys think this is good? Do you think this works? Let me see if I can do this. Does that work? Yeah, that does build in nicely. If I do this, oops, sorry. Is that a little ballast? It is. That's a diagonal. Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll do this. If I do that, does that work? It kind of starting to work. And then put in, let me do this guy as well. Hold the shift key, please, Stitch Up, you muppet. Let me do this and this. Now, and in fact, let's go for a bit more realism there. Let's do that, and then put in, say, this, and then that bit. So there's no kind of like overlocking bit of like in Planet Coaster. And then I put in chain link fence corner. No, let me put in, where's that brick wall? So I want this. Put it like that. Nope, I want to put a brick wall in. Concrete wall? Concrete wall could be good. Let's try the brick. Let's just try the brick. We've got a brick wall here, 4x1. So that's nice. Here we go. So if I do this, and again with the click in, please. I want the outside, don't I? Yeah, so I do that. I should have used the other one. Now, how much are you to put down? Let me put that down. So you would be 208 if I go to do this, and I get my 208 back. Brilliant. Decoration. So I was wondering if I start doing for some of my factories, and I do it on pause, every time I need to expand the factory, I can undo this sort of stuff. So I need another 4. I just want to know, because I will build this stuff off camera, maybe. So if we do hold the shift key and do the rotating, there is a side to this. If I do say, what I might do actually, yeah, let's go down a bit, hold this guy in like that. So if he was like that and then get a 3, and then go to the 3 guy, where's the 3? Yeah. And he could be, say, here. Oop. Why? Why can't you build there? Is it because of the other one? Why can't you build there? Oh, it might be because of the... Why can't you build there? Well, that might put an end to that. Let me do that. So what's that? That's a total bit silly. Really just want... Is that... Wow, that's massive. What's this? Look, I was just trying to put a fence and then put it in like this and make it like that so it looks like that. What do you think? Do you think that's nice? I'm not sure. It's a lot of effort, and I do like the idea of having these guys all sort of sectioned off, and then we could put other decorations in like... sorry, we could put other decorations in like tanks and water towers. It doesn't like us putting anything there for some reason, and I don't know why. I'm going to see if we can just get rid of this guy and this guy, because I think that was the problem. And oh, these are all a bit off, aren't they? Yeah, let's try doing the fence first, shall we? Okay, I won't spend the whole episode doing this, but bear with me while I just frustrate you. Here we go. Can we put this all the way down, please? Yeah, where's the... Ooh, there's those guys. Ballast. Right, if I go, say, here and here, and just leave it like that, can I now do the fence, please? Scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up. I want the 4 of the fence. And I go... Ooh, let's do the 3 first. Hang on. Where's the 3? There he goes. So if he goes there, can this guy go there? No, because and is that because of the ballast? So if so, oh, is it because of the corner? It is because of the corner. Yes, that makes a lot more sense. Decorations. That's why for the bricks you need a corner like this. Yep, so you need that. Okay, good. So you need a corner, corner, corner. We can't put them together because of the corner. Okay, nice. I understand. Right, so if that's the case, we have to get rid of that. And I wish it wouldn't get rid of the menu when you delete. That's a real pain. So we'll go terraforming and decorations, and then have to scroll all the way down again. And then we get ourselves... let's see. Do we want to try the other ones? No, I think we should stick with this. This is a shambles as it is. Let's just stick with this. Okay, so let's do say that, and then I need a oneer. Is a oneer there? Yeah, a oneer. And I need a 2er. No, a 3er. There. Okay, so that would go like that. Brilliant. So that wasn't painful at all, was it? Let's do the ballast right down the bottom ish. Ballast, ballast, ballast. And I want to go this big square. I want to go, okay, so ballast, ballast, and put it there. Put it here, around it. Careful to go around that. If I do this on there, is this going through the money? It is going through the money, yes. So if we do this, this is getting there. We could do a retaining wall at the back there. That could be quite kind of nice. And we could do this, and we could put a fence down the middle. So I could make my factories a bit more like this, and that could work. What do you reckon? Retaining wall at the back, nice little fence. Yeah, it's something to think about. It's typical. I've just started off that project and I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it. I'm not sure if it's rubbish or not. Okay, Mr. Sand, I'm tempted to... How are we going with the research? So they both... 28 at 135, 33 at 55. Ooh, Stone's going to finish soon. When Stone finishes, I think we should kick off with sand. Glass production, sorry, glass production. So glass production will require sand, and we can start getting the glass products, and that is going to be a turning point. I think that's going to be brilliant. So I think we should now spend, we've got 1.6. I think we should now start spending a little bit of money getting some infrastructure there. We don't have the ability to borrow anymore, so let's just start to get the infrastructure out. Here's where we started ballasting, and then I'm not sure about that. I'm going to build this on pause. Now we're up 1 here. We would come out of this. So we come out here on the right one there, but I think we need to be up here. Now, do I want to get down to sea level, or do I want to stay up here? I think it might be time to put a bit of a bridge in. No, there's no point in going across there if we can just go around it, because the bridge, that wouldn't make any sense, would it? Yeah. And I think there's no point, there's no problem in dropping down one for this, because I think that's going to help us with this. Where is the right height? Is it there? Will this cost a lot to do? It will. Okay, let's do this. Let's put in terraforming, and we'll go level. Now I'm going to level up to here. I'm just going to do this bit. Yep. And then I'm going to do something a bit weird. I'm going to get across to here, because I want the junction to be there. I think that's a good part to have the junction. You know, I could just come straight across here, but it makes more sense to be there. Here we go. So we've got the rail situation. Yep. So you would go like... So what I'm thinking is, if I do this, I go up, and I say, right, can you please go up there, and then go up, say, there. And what I'm thinking, if I do that and that, what about if I then went, okay, first rail is here, yep, and second rail is there, yes, nice, and then we do this. I like this. We do this, and we go bridge, and we try and get it across to here. I'm looking at this bit here where it breaks the thingo. I'm on pause, 61,000 there. I place, but then I delete this at 21, and that gets me this little tacker, and I like that. I think that's really nice. It's kind of like this little thing that keeps it up to grade. It's like a little mini bridge. I like it. Yeah, I like that. I think I can prevent some of the spendage, but if I go that and do the thing again, go bridge, but I change this to cursor heights down. Ooh, look. I don't even need to do that. Brilliant. How amazing. So cursor height is now at 0, and that kind of works. No cancellation. Brilliant. Okay, so we've decided to do it all up at this part. So that's all right, that's nice. Let me start getting some of the infrastructure in there. So this will be the inner line. Game just saves. Try and get this guy out here. Let's go along this way, and we'll start clearing some of this a bit later. Right, so we need to get 2 along there. So if I do, can you go just a bit further, please? Thank you. And then you go out that way. Yep. No, that's not what we want. I actually want this to be out there, but I want the second line to be there first. So let me do that, and then that. That's better. So that shows you where that is. Yep. This is this. I was talking about this last episode. I want to lay this infrastructure in just the place I want it now. I don't want to be. If I've got the money, and I have got that money there, I want to lay this all correct the first time, and that will be how that goes. And we put this down here. I think we may get a special guest appearance from the Siamese. I sense the Siamese is. Oh, look at that. And what is brilliant about that is it's a misclick. It's a costly misclick in the normal in the game, but we can just do this, and we should be getting 100% refund, and it's brilliant. Okay, so we're going to get saying, how's the stone going? We are on pause, so we can't really do anything. Now let me see. We want to connect this out. So you'll be going. This is the outbound line here. Let's come down a bit. So outbound line coming out. Ooh, yeah, it doesn't like it. Okay, so we just, because we need to put a bit more support underneath there, so we can do that. Say, yep, that's a nice little outbound. We get rid of that bit there. That's nice. And we go off again. Yep. Now inbound. At the moment, we don't need people to transverse from here to. Is it Dalgety? Dalgety, yep. We don't need them to transverse at the moment. I probably should have lined this up with this, but that's fine. I think this will still work. It's if it's a one-off, it's a problem. That's not too bad. So we can just come around here now and go straight on. Look at that. Brilliant. I mean, that is brilliant. That is actually brilliant. Okay, so all we need to do now is pop the signaling in here. So now that that's a junction, we can actually get rid of these two signals. Yeah, and then heading out, what we could do is, that's pretty good. Let's get rid of those two as well. And I'll have this as a, ooh, look at this gantries. Our gantry ones are ready to go. I mean, we could have some fun here. Oh man, I might have to have a bit of a look at this before I do it. Yeah, I'm not confident to just try that on camera yet, so let me just try that one. So, decision to be made there, and then coming back. Decision to be made here, but not on the way out, so semaphore. Standard. And then same thing here. This is an outbound, so no problem. You're heading out, off you go, but... Oh, sorry, pre-semaphore, decision to be made on the inbound. Yes, please. Is no one coming that way before you go in? Okay, so that kind of works for now. And we have some infrastructure heading out, so that's all pretty good. Now, we're trying to get to here. Let's see where we want to get to. I don't know how we're going to... Do you know what? I think we're just going to do a tunnel. And I don't think we can make a tunnel on an angle. Is that right? So I think what we could do is, ooh, yeah, I wonder if the best thing to do is approach it like this and say, right, from here, because we can get out to there. That's not a bad one. If we come out to here, so we could literally go here up to about here and then tunnel all the way across. So I'm going there and it'll come out about here. Depending on the level, it'll come out somewhere in there. Okay, I think we'll do that. That's a good way to cut through. That may cost a fortune, but I think I'm gonna pay it. I think it's fine. So what we'll do is we'll say, and in fact, if I did there straight through, that would come out there. That's even better. Let's just do that. Okay, we're gonna do this. So this is the outside line here. So this may not even have the funds to do this. We might have to just do this. I might have to do this in between episodes, or save up a bit of money to get it and do that. Right, the first bit of infrastructure goes in here. We go along there. Yep, and that is nice. Okay, so what are you thinking here? What if we should line up with this part, or just go straight in? I think we should just go straight in. So what I'll do, it's 4 across. So terraforming, and we go 4 across, and we say, right, these are the 4. That's 140,000 there. And we say, stay at that grade until we get it to be a little bit kind of like there should be a tunnel portal. How's that? That's perfect, I think. That's good. Yeah, that is quite nice. Okay, that's good. Let's get these rails in. Get these rails in like this. Put them in there, just stop at 1 short. Yeah. Yes. Okay, now let's see where it comes out, because we may have to terraform the other side first. So if I go rail. This is one only. Let's see what it costs. So to go over the landscape and come out, and I need to make sure we don't come off the thing. Is that there where we need to be? That's the grade. So that's kind of nice. And if I go tunnel, it's 400,000. Now let me see about this. If I do that, it's a nice little spot, and I'm hoping if I do it that side, let me see if I go here. Yep. And it's coming out there. Kind of want to see this on the angle though. If it's doing that, yeah. That's saying not enough money. Why? Why is that 4 million? Oh, because he's coming up as well. Okay, good. But if I go to here, it's only 500,000. So I just see if you go there, the tunnel cursor height is -3. Now I want it to be up to grade, and I want it to come out at the right grade, so it comes out there. So that's not bad. Now what's happening there is that's at that one. So that would be there. 500,000. I don't know what's happening at the other end, but I'm going to go click. Cool. So we've got a tunnel here, and please let me see how it's gone at the other end. It's gone beautifully, lovely. And 500,000 is pretty good. Now we don't have enough to do the other one, do we? Okay, cool. So we start to put in the infrastructure. We're going to go speed 2, and I'm at least starting to put the sand infrastructure in, because in a moment we'll start bringing the sand into here, dropping it in here and processing it. Okay, who went bankrupt? Oh, Mr. Steel Bars. Whoa. Why? Why'd you go bankrupt? Where's Mr. Steel? Oh, look at that. He dropped off as well. So he dropped them off, and then it all went badly. Okay, well in that case, this guy needs to go back to depot. Is that right? The steel bars? Yeah. So someone else has to ask us for steel bars, please. Man, that's annoying. How's that? So we still supplied it, but then no, it's no good. Is this mixed freight to National Park? It is. You went to depot very quickly. Right, configure. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to swap this out for a diesel to replace. Yep, I'm going to replace it with this one, and then I'm going to get rid of these guys. Yep, so it's 196,000. But he's got a diesel engine, so that's pretty good. And we'll release him, and now that's got a nice diesel upgrade. So if I look at my fleet of trains, and we'll cut the episode short here in just a sec, but if we look at the fleet of trains, diesel, 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 these guys are diesel, these are diesel. We've only got one more train left, the Gwalia Freight. So where is ooh, is this all right? This is all moving still? Yep. Where's Mr. Gwalia Freight? There he is. Now, what's your command here? So get everything from the industrial, take it all to Gwalia, and it's coal and iron ore. So I'd like to take you to, yeah, let's do that again. Let's do this. I'm going to send you to depot. Let's send you to depot. Yep, and everyone else. Now we've now got no steam trains left, which would be good. I've also gone speed 3 because when he gets to depot, I'm going to refit him with the slightly better one. So you're going to be swapped out, please. Now these guys, are they still waiting on quite a bit? I need to swap all these trucks so they're larger. So I'll start replacing those guys so they're the larger trucks, because I think I'm paying maintenance costs on all the smaller trucks. Let's go speed 1 for the moment. Change this guy to replace him with this one, 490. We will need speed 3, won't we? Yep, not enough money. 401,000. And do we want to? Oh, we got a refund for that as well, so that's all right. Yeah, because I've got the 2 research going here, so it's hard to make money with 2 research. So he's sitting around 300,000. Ooh, who's unprofitable? Okay, it's just these guys. Yeah, you're still moving though. It's all right. One of the stone processing is now completed, so that's good. If that's the case, we can now pick up that stone train and bring him into here as well. I am waiting for this guy just to go, you know, apply the changes, and we'll be able to provision the lovely diesel engine. This is the nice fast one. And we should get this in a sec. So it's slowly going up. It's because we've got 1 research going. I also then want to find that other train and bring him in. So let me go out to here. Actually, he'll probably have a train that's dropping it off. Where is he? He's one topic. There he is. Research train. Yeah. He was the research 1, and so he can now go to and stay in depot. Research 1 into depot. That's great. I'm still waiting on this guy to give me those guys. There he is. He's in the depot. That's good. Dalgetty wants wood frames. Not going to happen, Dalgetty, for a little bit. We got so many demands. There we go. This guy's kind of happening. There we go. So he's done. Okay, so speed 1 again, just while we slow things down. Make sure we get rid of the right train. So it's this one here, and off he goes. And that's the Gwalia run now. Yep, and he's got not only a diesel upgrade, but one of the good trains. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Got to look after Gwalia. I will go and repurpose the fleet as well at some point and swap them over, because all these small trucks can be done. These guys hold 5. Look at that. So I think I'm paying a maintenance cost on this. If I go stats, running cost of 696. And it's going to tell me money earned 0 because that's in this period, because he's waiting on a balanced train, and here's me refitting that very train. So yeah, we are going to swap those guys out. So my theory would be this guy is running cost. Let's pick this guy here. He carries 5. He's a Gen 1. My theory is that his running cost is about 670. Now if I look at one of the bigger white trucks like this, his running costs, sorry, stats, what are you running costs? 2,300 money earned. Okay, so his running costs are a lot bigger, but he's got money earned, better money earned. These guys are carrying 5. Is his running cost about 6? No, running costs are there. So it might be the case that if he's moving around, he's going to cost a little bit more. So I'm not too sure how that works. Either way, I think we still need to get half these trucks off the road and replace with bigger ones. It'll just look better with less trucks going around. Okay, this episode's been productive. We have research stone. We've sent that research train back to depot. We've also started to and halfway through researched metal fabrication, allowing us to get better stuff over here. We've played around with some of the new decoration tools over there. We've started putting the infrastructure into a newly unlocked land, including this nice little bit here. I love that. I think that's really nice. Sort of swamp land. You can imagine this is like tidal. Yeah, and they'll stay up at this grade here all the way through, and then we've got one tunnel, and we'll be building the second tunnel at some stage. And we've got then sand. We're in no huge hurry to bring sand across, but at some point we're going to have a nice industrial station here, and we'll have sand coming straight back into the hub, so it's poised in a beautiful position. Guys, please continue watching. Don't forget to leave your comments. Don't forget to subscribe to Stitch Up if you're not already subscribed. Do check out if you want the other Voxel Tycoon playthrough with Scaleman's industrial train mod, trains only, and I'll see you in the next episode of this series of Voxel Tycoon. Cheers.